7 strategies for receiving names in your mediumship that are so strange and so simple they might just work. Mediums love to think that receiving names is some mythical level of connection that's just out of reach. Or you may believe that receiving names is due to some extra blessing bestowed on some mediums, but the truth is far less glamorous and far more human. Most mediums talk themselves out of receiving names. Names are slippery. They vanish the moment we hear them, yet they're also one of the most powerful pieces of evidence we can offer in a reading. Names land with weight. They turn a vague, I think I might have your gran here, into a moment of deep recognition and absolute certainty about survival. So in this video essay, I'm sharing 7 strategies for receiving names in your mediumship that are delightfully unmystical, rooted in real practice and surprisingly effective. Some will stretch you, some will make you wonder why on earth no one told you this sooner, but all of them will help you build the inner pathways that allow spirit to just drop a name into your awareness with clarity, confidence and ease. So, tip number 1. Use people's names more in daily conversation. So you're at Great Aunt Jemima's 352nd birthday party, at least it feels that way, when your dear old cousin thrice removed introduces himself to you. How do you respond? Hello, my name's Cuthbert. I'm Jemima's distant cousin on her father's side, and eyes cast down you mutter, hey, nice to meet you, over the bellowing vocals of ABBA's Dancing Queen. And then, distracted by the sudden and disturbing thought that you left the oven on at home, you instantly forget this chap's name as soon as it left his lips. Heedla a sieve, as we say here in Scotland. Translation, your brain has a retentive power of a vessel with holes in it. If you don't use people's names enough in life, you will struggle to receive names in your mediumship. Your mediumship is made of energetic pathways that spirit communicators can use to get their point across to you. And these pathways are formed by the experiences of your own life. One of the best ways you can begin to receive names in your mediumship is to train yourself to use people's names more in daily life. Hi Cuthbert, I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you. Are you having fun, Cuthbert? Do you like ABBA? The simple act of prioritising, remembering and using people's names in daily life will create the energetic pathways in your mind for the spirit world to use in your mediumship. I especially like to do this with dogs. If I'm out walking with the kids and we pass a nice dog, I'll ask the owner, oh, what's his or her name? I don't care about the owner's name, of course, just the dog's. So strategy number 2, put more names into your brain. Before the phone book made its way to the spirit world, I used to tell my students to read the phone book. Yes, really. I'm not sure what the current version of that would be. Maybe scroll through your friends list on social media, but anyway, the point is, the more exposure you have to names and names of different cultures and countries, the more easily names will come to you in your mediumship. The medium Albert Best was one of the greats. He received names and addresses in his mediumship with stunning accuracy and consistency. And the main reason for this is because his former career was as a postman. All day, every day, he stared at names and addresses. So if you want to get good at giving names, try doing the same. Set a timer for 10 minutes, grab your phone, and just scroll through your friends list, saying each name out loud as you come to it. Note whether names come more easily to you in readings after you do this. Strategy number 3. Ask Spirit to give you more names more clearly. Here's another Scottish saying for you. Shy wains dinna get sweeties. Translation, shy kids don't get the treats. If you want to receive names more in your mediumship, try actually telling Spirit this and asking Spirit for help to make it so. You may feel that your mediumship is yours only and it's up to you alone to make names happen. Or maybe you think your mediumship will never quite be good enough and you've accepted it for what it is. But a truth that's easily forgotten is that mediumship is a collaboration between you and Spirit. You can ask them to figure out how to get names to you and trust that they will do their best and they will respond. Strategy number 4, trust the names from your own life. Last week, one of my mediumship coaching clients gave me a reading as part of her coaching, and she picked up on a female friend of mine who'd passed. She relayed lots of detailed memories, but she didn't give me a name. And after the reading ended, I was giving her some feedback, and I told her my friend's name was Claire, and her face dropped. And she said to me, I have got only one female friend in spirit, and her name is also Claire. And I was thinking about her the whole time I was giving you that message. And then she got really frustrated and she was like, oh, why didn't I just say her name? If you look up the phrase kicking yourself in the dictionary, right next to it is a picture of a medium not given a name that was floating about their awareness, which later turned out to be right. It is the worst. Spirit will often use names, relationships, hobbies, places and objects from your own life to get their message across. Again, it's to do with the well-worn energetic pathways that you already possess in your own mind. If you can't stop picturing your gran during a reading, try offering her name to your sitter. It may be Spirit's way of trying to get you to say the name. When these things come to you, trust them. Trust the names from your own life. Tip number 5. When you get it, give it. If you sit on a name in your mediumship and refuse to give it when you get it, your ability to give names will start to shrivel up. It really is a use it or lose it situation. When you get a name, even if you think it's wrong, just say it. What's the worst that can happen? You're going to get a no. But if you edit and restrict yourself out of fear of getting it wrong, your mediumship will shrink to fit the container of your fear instead of expanding. If you want to be the kind of medium who gets correct names and delivers them with confidence, you must choose to grow into that reality by saying the names that you do get, even when you feel unsure. Strategy number 6, watch other mediums giving names. This technique has no business working as well as it does. It's not woo-woo, it's not spiritual, and it's so easy you can do it lying down. Binge watch videos of really good mediums giving names. There are millions of clips on YouTube. My personal favourites are old clips of Gordon Higginson from the 80s and 90s giving names in spiritualist churches. It's so grainy and fuzzy, but he was such a fantastic medium, it's a really inspiring watch. I find if I do this, names come more easily in the readings I do following a binge. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's almost as if a little of their magic makes its way through the screen and into your mind. Tip number 7. Keep a journal of all the times you've given a name correctly. It's human nature to hold on to the things that went wrong, that caused us shame or danger, and to forget the things that went well, simply because the things that go well are not threatening. So to remember them vividly would take up precious memory space. When it comes to your mediumship, what this means is that your successes become minuscule to the point of forgotten and your failures get blown out of all proportion. Well, one thing you can do to counterbalance this tendency towards the negative is to write your wins down. Whenever you get a correct name in a reading, write it down in a special book of wins. Look over your book of wins every once in a while, and I bet there are more instances of receiving correct names in there than you remember. Thanks so much for tuning in and for listening. And before you go, I just want to let you know that the Spirit Circle is relaunching on Tuesday the 14th of April. Yay! And from that date forward, your first session in the Spirit Circle is free. The Spirit Circle is a weekly mastermind for mediums who want to hone their craft, give practice readings with feedback and grow spiritually within a community that is both nurturing and also pushing your development forward. We'll meet each Tuesday on Zoom from 7pm till 9pm UK time. So there'll be a link or a button somewhere around this video where you can register to join us, and as I mentioned, your first session in the Spirit Circle is free. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye!